Pretty recently, I came across an interesting yet troubling article titled, Beto O'Rourke says he's no longer sure single payer is the best way to get to universal healthcare. Specifically, as the author of the piece explained, Beto O'Rourke, on his first trip to Iowa as a presidential candidate, broke with prominent 2020 Democrats in some of his past statements in saying that his goal for healthcare is not necessarily a single payer system. Asked directly Friday if his goal is to get to a single payer system, he said, "No, my goal is to get to guaranteed, high quality, universal healthcare for all, and I think there are many ways to get there." O'Rourke has been hard to pin down on healthcare. Early in his Senate campaign, in June 2017, O'Rourke said on Facebook that a single payer Medicare for All program is the best way to ensure all Americans get the healthcare they need. But he did not sign on to a Medicare for All bill in the House, telling the Texas Observer later that year that he disagreed with some of the plan's specifics. During his campaign last summer, he talked primarily about universal guaranteed high quality health care for all, not specifically mentioning single payer or Medicare for all. The Medicare for All plan, which would radically alter the current healthcare system in favor of a government run single payer system, is a pivotal policy for several 2020 Democrats. Senator Bernie Sanders made it a hallmark of his 2016 campaign and is doing so again now. His Senate Medicare for All bill is co sponsored by several of the other presidential candidates, Senators Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Elizabeth Warren, and Kirsten Gillibrand. O'Rourke said Friday he has issues with people not having a choice under a single payer system. Over time, I hope Medicare has the investment and buy in necessary that people choose to leave employer based insurance instead of being forced to, he said. It is really hard to trust Beto when it comes to his sincerity in regards to healthcare. His pivot from openly supporting Medicare for all to no longer supporting it at all is highly concerning to say the least. And the fact that Beto said that he supported Medicare for all in the past and yet refused to sign on to the Medicare for all bill in the House really calls into question whether or not Beto ever really supported Medicare for all in the first place. Medicare for all is a bill that would guarantee healthcare to all of our people as a right, and it is a bill that would significantly lower the amount that we as a country pay in regards to our healthcare. Did you know that there are many countries around the world that guarantee healthcare to all of their people as a right? But unfortunately, we are not one of them, and as a result, we sadly lose a lot of people per year due to lack of coverage, which is really problematic. If we joined the many countries around the world and guaranteed healthcare to all of our people as a right, we wouldn't lose anybody per year due to lack of coverage. Moreover, as aforementioned, if we were to enact Medicare for all, we would significantly lower the cost of healthcare here in the United States. Did you know that we spend way more per person on healthcare than any other country on earth? Which, by the way, includes all of the many countries around the world that already have universal healthcare. If all of those countries are able to guarantee healthcare to all of their people as a right, spending significantly less than we do, we should be able to too, which is why Medicare for all makes a whole lot of sense. And yet, as aforementioned, Beto does not support it. In short, again, it's very concerning that Beto does not support Medicare for all. Medicare for All is a program that figures to help save the lives of so many people while saving us a lot of money in the process. It really should be a no brainer.